So we're now taking you to Burma Camp, where there's a joint military and police anti-galamsey task force about to be deployed to various areas. And Maxwell Agbagba is live there. Good morning to you, Maxwell.
Good morning, Roland.
So tell us about this task force. How many of them will be deployed and to where?
Well, figures that we're getting on the ground indicates that about 400 of them will be deployed today. And as you rightly stated, it's a joint military and police personnel who are going to be deployed today. And this operation is codenamed Operation Vanguard. So at the time that we've been here, we've seen the military men and the police officers here chanting the operation and then chanting some of their Jama songs just to, boost their own morale even before they, set off to their various places where they'll be making sure that they clamp down on the menace of illegal mining. You know that, the media did great work in this regard. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, John Peter Mewu, also did some good work on this. And all of these have culminated in this deployment. But the indication we are getting on the ground is that now we are going to begin the real work of clamping down on illegal mining. We did the talk. What we did in the past was actually the talk. Now the action is about to start. And if you come here to the Burma camp, you will feel that truly the action is about to start. Now, the gentlemen, the officers standing behind me are the ones who are going to be deployed. Some of them are also standing on the other side of here on the presence of the Directorate of Public Affairs here at the Burma camp. Now, all of them armed. If you go behind this, where they are standing, actually, we have about 6. I've spotted about 6 or more VIP buses ready to take the soldiers to their various places. And in fact, they all came in with their bags, with their luggage, with everything, and they've put them inside, those cars, those VIP cars parked there. Now, on my right-hand side, right now, these are some of the vehicles that you'll be using during the operation. And you can see carefully embossed on these white, vehicles, Operation Vanguard, telling you that really they are not here to, they are not going there to actually joke, but to do real business. Now, on the other side also, we can see police hospital. That's actually a police mobile clinic belonging to the police hospital, also ready to be deployed to the ground. Now, there are also some Mohawks, or what we would want to call armored vehicles, also carefully positioned there. All will be deployed. We are currently waiting for the arrival of the President, His Excellency President Akufo-Addo. He'll be joining us here on the ground shortly, and he'll be the one to commission the troops that will be deployed to the ground. So if you come here right now, these marquee tents are carefully erected to host the dignitaries who will be coming here to talk to the military men and tell them that, look, this is something that we are committed to do, and we will need your help. We will need all hands on deck to be able to fight the menace of illegal mining. Now, earlier, I was privileged to hear some of the briefing being given to the officers here on the ground. In fact, one of their commanders actually told them that, look, we are going into the bush, so you're not going to wear short sleeves or anything. You're all going to be your long sleeves all the time while you're staying there in the bush. And you could hear them, shouting with a lot of, enthusiasm, telling you that they're really ready to do this. On their arms, actually, carefully embossed on their arms also, it's Operation Vanguard. So you'd see the blue cloth fabric right on their right arm, and on it is Operation Vanguard. Right now, they are all waiting for the arrival of the President and other dignitaries who will be coming here to commission them, and also to say bye-bye to them as they go into the hinterlands, as we want to call it, to do this job for all of us, Roland.
What exactly are they going to do? They are going to protect the areas designated not to be used as galamsey, or they are going to stop people from evading or encroaching in those areas, or they are also going to protect proper legally mined sites?
Well, what you're going to do, so this is the anti-galamsey, task force. So all you're going to do is to flush out the illegal miners. In fact, the recalcitrant, illegal miners who are refusing to leave the various sites, even though, we've had a lot of talk about what the minister has done to get them out. There are still indications that some of them are still on site. And for those who are also thinking that, okay, there are no military men on site, so we can still go back to, where we used to mine, their job would be to flush all of them out. In fact, you remember that we had some illegal miners actually calling the bluff of the military and also saying that, look, President Akufo-Addo, some of us voted you into power. And this is what we've been doing all our lives, and this is what we've been living on all our lives. So you are robbing us of our livelihood by telling us to stop the illegal mining. And some of them actually said that we are not going to stop. Now we have a joint police and military team going to be deployed. I don't think any such thing, would want to cross their minds and say that, look, we're going back to site. So their job purposely is to flush out all the illegal miners on site. And for those who are planning to get back to their site also, they are supposed to ward them off. And these officers here are ever ready. From the enthusiasm that I'm seeing here, they are more than ready to protect the interest of Ghana and to protect our water bodies as we all want.
But do we have, at the end of the day, the cooperation with the various security committee or the what they call the RECSEC, the MECSEC, and the others in the various regions who are going to cooperate with this, with these personnel in the task force, or they are operating isolatedly?
No, that definitely is not going to happen. From the interaction that I've been having with the public relations officer of this unit, the anti-galamsey task force, that has already been done. They've taken a lot of cues and a lot of picked a lot of lessons from what we witnessed in the recent past. I'm talking about the death of Major Maxwell Mahama. So they're making sure that all these things, all these proper coordinations, are done. From my interaction with the public relations officer, he tells me that they've done all these, coordinations. You remember that, the officers have been around training in Bondasi for some time now. So whilst they were there training, the military hierarchy has also been on the ground interacting with the people that will be meeting in the various places that they'll be deployed. So that coordination has been done, and the people on the ground who are ready to welcome these officers as they help them and collaborate to fight this menace of illegal mining, Roland.
Well, thank you very much, Maxwell Agbagba, our team at the Bema camp, and well, Mamavi, it looks quite interesting.
Yeah, it does. Roland, we have a Deputy Minister of Defense, Major Derek Odro, joining us on the back of Maxwell Agbagba's live report from Bema camp. Major, good morning to you. Thanks for your time here on our show.
Good morning, and how are you all?
We're very grateful, and we're very well, thank you. So this team that is being deployed, in fact, our colleague Maxwell is at Bema camp, and he's given us a live report this morning. So we know that your men are ready. What's the plan exactly? Are these people going to guard legal sites, or they're going to kick out illegal miners?
Yeah, the operation is to get rid of illegal miners known as galamsey. Guarding of legal miners has been in existence for far too long, for so many years now, and it continues. At this time, the exercise is being launched to flush out illegal miners known as galamsey. Galamseyers are destroying our forests, our farmlands, our water bodies, and somewhere at the beginning of the year, the government said that it was not for them to continue. So first phase of the exercise was launched. Now, the second phase is now in motion, beginning from talking to the other stakeholders like chiefs, district assemblies, municipal assemblies, and other security agencies. Soldiers are being mobilized. Police service personnel have also been mobilized, put together to go and embark with the operation. Very soon, the president will announce it, and that is today's exercise at Bema camp.
So I take it that it's not only military personnel who form this task force.
Police and the military are going to combine, and in fact, other stakeholders like other security agencies, and even as I just mentioned, the district chief executives with their RESEC, regional security councils, RESEC, and then district chief, security units, DISEC, are all part.
Okay.
I also said that even Nanami, the chiefs, are also part. You'll recall that not quite long they all came to Accra to have a stakeholders meeting, and then they are all part of this exercise. Media, you are the beginners, and you are also part.
But Major,
Major,
how different is this task force from the one that existed before? Because this will not be the first time that we're forming a task force to fight Galamsey.
The earlier task force that came into existence and they are still operating those who went to the legal miners to protect them from the attack of these Galamseyers. This one, the exercise to flush out all those, the recalcitrant Galamseyers who have been asked to leave the site and they are still there. They are dying, they are destroying, they are causing havoc to society. This time, they are going to be flushed out. They're going to get them out of the site, arrest them, try them, and then the whole environment will be clean.
But Major, is this sustainable? For how long can we keep this task force operating the way that you've described?
Yeah, so long as Galamseyers will not go back to their pits, will be the period the people, the security men would leave or stay.
Then this must be costing us a lot of money then. How much are we putting into this operation?
I would not be able to tell you. My duty is to make sure that the security agencies are put in place to protect you, your environment, your brothers, your sons, and your daughters from death in the pit. If it will cost a nation heavy sums of money to protect and defend the people of Ghana, it is not anything bad. So it's an expenditure that would go a long way to create a situation where you will be free, I will be free, our sons and daughters will be free, our water bodies will be free, and we would say that, yes, development will go on.
But are we assured of enough funds for this operation?
If you ask the Minister of Finance, he will tell you.
But these are your men.
I am saying that if the government has no money, they will not embark on this exercise. It means that money is ready, equipment now have been made available, and they are moving to site.
So they're deployed today, they start to work on the ground today, is that it?
Let's wait until government, the president launches this operation today at Bema camp, and we'll know what he will say.
We're grateful for your time, Major Derek Odro.
Most grateful to you.
That's a member of parliament. He's also the Deputy Defense Minister, speaking to us on this deployment of military personnel who now we know they're going to fight illegal miners.
It means that at least we're taking the fight head on. We're taking the fight to them.
To another level.
Yes.
So this time it's not Mr. Amewu going around with his people and trying to get people to fall in line. Exactly. This time is the military, and he says the task force is made up of other people. I hope we will not experience, the issue of Abaye, some people will just inform that the team is coming and then they will just scatter.
Yeah, because
and then
I remember
you meet nobody.
When Inusa Husseini was in office at the time, that was one. And then there was some equipment that was seized. Some of them went to the courts, they got the equipment back, and they had to,
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes as far as we're concerned.
But the president is expected to be addressing, that parade, if you like, that you saw there when Maxwell Agbagba joined us live from Bema camp. So of course we'll keep you updated right here. If not on the AM show, definitely on News Desk later on this morning at 10 a.m.